बांधी नहीं क्यों सजा आ रही है जनन 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 मैंने आँखों में कंगन तो पहना नहीं मैंने आँखों में कंगन तो पहना नहीं क्यों सजा आ रही है जनन 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 मैंने पैरों में पायल तो बांधी नहीं ना कोई आरज़ू ना कोई आस है मेरे दिल ये बता कैसा एहसास है दिल में अनदेखे अनचाहे अरमान है कुछ दिनों में ये नींद बड़ी नशा है मैंने छेड़ी नहीं ये रागनी मैंने छेड़ी नहीं Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to my stove, and I'm your host, EB. Today in our session, we have somebody very talented as usual. Her name is Farnaz Dar. She owns SauFennel LLC on Facebook and Instagram at SauFennel. It's SauFennel. Farnaz owns a cleaning and organizing business by the name North Penn Cleaning Solutions. Recently, she started, along with her friend Elisa, SauFennel business, which focuses on Saunf, which is Fennel, and digestion world. So do check them out on Instagram and on Facebook by the name SauFennel LLC on Facebook and SauFennel on Instagram. So today we have two giveaways, guys. Yes, the first giveaway is by our generous chef, Farnaz. It's a healthy Saunf sample packs at SauFennel. And the other one is Minnie cleansing bundle by Vanessa Jarymovych of Healthy Body, Healthy You. Check them out on Facebook, Healthy Body, Healthy You. And also on Instagram at Vanessa.Jarymovych. So it's VANESSA.JARYMOVCH. So she's offering one box. What is this? This is one box of Emmed Hydrate to replenish vitamin C and electrolytes, and one box of 16.2 ounces bottles of Cleanse for Life aloe vera based drink. All right, so let's welcome our chef Farnaz Dar.
Hello. Hi, assalamu alaikum, and hello.
Walaikum assalam. So I hope you like the music, the ghazal of Farida
I
Khan.
did. I told you go old school, and you did, and so it got me in the mood. It took me on a danga ride.
Absolutely. It was a very last minute thing, though, but I was thinking about it. It's one of my favorite ghazals as well.
Right.
So let me just go back to my page so I can acknowledge our participants. Here we go. Awesome. Okay, so we have Cindy Peak Montes, who's very active. Hi, Amina. Hi, Cindy. Zamir Hassan. They were impatiently. They were waiting for this session. Salam from Florida. Playing very old song. Yes, it is. Aisha Pervez looking beautiful from Ireland. Sadaf Hosseini from California. Salam ladies looking gorgeous. Bira Bande from UK. Sohair Malik from UK. Okay, so Sohair Malik, pretty ladies. Guys, for Naz's friends, please tune in and comment and cheer our guest today. Cheer her up. All right. So Farnaz, we met via Sadia Shakir.
Yes. Yes.
She's the one who introduced us. So I'm so glad that we were able to get connected. And we truly feel humbled and appreciative of you accepting our offer at the very last minute.
Oh.
And I know it's not easy. It wasn't easy for either one of us.
Yes. Well, you know what, but we're women and we have to support one another and we make things happen when we have to make things happen. So it's
exactly.
I'm happy to be here.
Exactly. And this is all about support. All right.
Absolutely.
So thank you so much. So let's dive into our questions and answers segment. Let me just see. You're ready for the questions and answers,
I am.
Farnaz? Shall I bring them on?
Go ahead. Yes, bring them on.
Okay. So who is Farnaz Dar in 3 words?
Right. So that is the question that took me the longest to answer. I'm going to go easy. Muslim, first and foremost. Secondly, mother. And finally, I would say growing.
Static.
I'm
yes,
growing.
Go ahead.
I'm learning, growing, learning, and improving as I go on through life. We're a little bit. Are we frozen? It looks like we froze.
Yes,
a little.
it froze. It's okay. Sometimes there's a glitch. We have
no worries.
to go through it.
Yeah, it's all fine.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So the 3 words. Like I said, it took me the longest to figure out these 3 words about myself, but I'm going to start with Muslim. That's first and foremost. Then I went to mom because that's the second biggest. And finally, the last word was hard, but it's growing because I'm always growing, learning, trying to improve, trying to be better in all facets of life. So growing is the 3rd word that I would choose.
I love it. I love all 3 of them, but especially the last one, growing, that is evolving. Yeah. And I feel it's very important for us, for men and women both, that we need to evolve with time. It's always good towards the betterment, of course, right? If we want to be a true human being, we need to evolve as individuals, right? Because time is never the same. If you're the same, you're just static. It gets very boring.
Sure. And it's unfortunate. Yeah. It's unfortunate to be in one level your whole
New
life.
York or Pennsylvania?
Pennsylvania to live and grow a family, New York to visit and have a good time.
Good job. Okay, so what was your major when you graduated?
I graduated with a degree in elementary education, but I did go to a business school with the idea of going into marketing and advertising.
And you were a teacher, right? Before you started all your entrepreneurship.
Yep. I was a teacher for many years in the public school, and then I did a little bit of time in private school, and then I homeschooled my children for a lot of years. So
that requires a lot of patience and dedication because homeschooling is not easy.
It was a lifetime ago,
yes,
and I don't know how I did it.
And I am experiencing it too during the COVID times. So it's not easy, especially for moms who have younger kids.
I don't envy any of you guys who are doing that now. So yeah.
So tell us, when did you decided to open up a North Penn Cleaning Solution? What is it?
Yeah, so North Penn Cleaning started after the years of homeschooling my kids, and I was ready to send them to school. And it was like, what do I do now? I didn't want to go back in the classroom and be a full-time teacher. My other passion was really just organizing and cleaning, and I was good at it. And I love the before and after, that you can get that immediate gratification.
Yes.
And I really truly feel though everybody should have a place to come home to and just relax and melt away the stresses. So that's kind of, it started out as organizing, and then it just changed into a cleaning service gradually and organically. So Yeah,
I think
it's
cleaning
but
and organizing, it
hmm
doesn't matter. You have a business or you don't have a business. And this is what I
hmm
say to my kids too and my family, that you don't have to wait for a guest to come and visit your house to clean
yes,
everything. Your house
exactly.
is something where you live and it represents you, who you are.
Absolutely.
So it should be
Yeah.
clean and organized no matter what,
Right. I really
right?
believe everybody deserves a sanctuary space to come home to, even if it's a room or a part of the house that just is a calming, just beautiful place where you can come home and relax. And it's a life skill that kids definitely need to learn and
They
we
need
all
to.
need to have.
And no matter,
Yeah.
it's just my experience for Naz, and I'm sure you can relate to that too. So no matter how tired I am, when I come home after a long day and my house is clean and it's
Yes.
organized, I feel
Absolutely.
fresh. I
Yes.
just don't feel tired anymore, right?
Yeah, absolutely. 100%. 100%. That's something that in my business I have hoped to offer to our clients, um, for sure. Like once you experience it and have that mentality in your mind of like, this is the way I want to live, it really does change things for you.
It does,
And having it.
absolutely. Okay, let me
So,
just take some of the comments. Okay, so here, Malik, beautiful. Ghazalamu, Cindy Peak Montes, you don't look old enough to have done all that. So that's towards you, Farnaz.
well, that's very sweet. It's Mary
Yara
Kay.
says, absolutely learning, adapting, and evolving. Zamir Hassan, my daughter is a teacher and cleans all the time.
It's a thing. It's a thing. Yes,
Teachers, they need to be organized to keep their
it's
classroom and
true.
students on top of everything.
Absolutely.
Otherwise,
Absolutely.
it's very difficult to manage so
Sure.
many kids and a
Yes.
large caseload. All right. So, what is SauFennel? Who came up with that idea?
So SauFennel, we call it SauFennel, is
SauFennel. Okay.
yeah. So when I was pregnant with child number four, with son number four, everybody has their cravings. My craving during that pregnancy was Saunf, fennel seeds. Fennel seeds in my purse, fennel seeds in the car, fennel seeds at home. And no matter where I go, that is it. And I've just been making it and giving it to friends over the years. Everybody, no matter where we go, they knew that Farnaz had a packet of Saunf in her purse. So, hey, after the meal. And a couple years ago, it was just like, I can't find this at my local Indian grocery store or Pakistani grocery store. I can't find it pure, fresh. It's always filled with preservatives and artificial,
Yes.
and it's been sitting on the shelf for a long time.
Yes.
And so we had the idea. I was very fortunate to be reconnected with a high school friend of mine named Elisa, who was a packaging designer and a graphic artist. And we kind of just melded together and launched this together. She takes care of the branding and creative side. I take care of the uh, you know producing and being out in public and things like that. And so yeah, it's really exciting to introduce something that we've been eating for a long, long time to a new market and educating them about the benefits.
I think that's great. And it's also good. I think it's a gift where if you find a business partner who is on the same page as
Absolutely.
yourself, right? Because
Absolutely. Yeah.
you cannot do business with even your family. It gets very difficult.
Oh, for
So
sure. For sure. Yeah.
if you're
And
able to find somebody and you both are meant together to do this business, I think
sure.
that's beautiful.
Yes, for sure. I'm very fortunate and lucky in
I
that way.
remember that the Saunf, my grandmas, they used to carry in their pocketbooks.
Yes.
So it was
Well,
a treat for us. So it's so
it's funny.
nice and it's a change that now, the younger generation, and I would consider ourselves in that generation, that,
Okay.
you are bringing that back, the Saunf element.
So I'll tell you, AB, in the American market, right?
Yes.
When we go and introduce it, it's brand new. It's like, oh, is that bird seed? Is that potpourri? Is that I've heard everything,
I like
right?
the bird
And
seed.
yeah, and some people are familiar because they go to the Desi restaurant or Indian restaurant and they have a little bit after a meal. But it's very interesting. Young Pakistani Indian people, youngsters, are reintroduced to this, and they often say, "Oh yeah, my grandmother makes that,
Like
or
I
my
said,
mom makes
right.
that," and I'm like, "No, no, no! Come, welcome to 2021, and let me introduce you to a new version of this."
Yeah.
You can eat it straight, and you can do so many other things with it. So
And it has so
it's
many health benefits. It's
absolutely,
unbelievable. So we
absolutely.
have Rahat Latif, my dad in spirits from heavens. What an amazing program. Excellent show. All right. Now, okay, we have shared your Instagram and Facebook, but if you want to add more, please go ahead.
Yeah, just Instagram and Facebook. We are SauFennel. Each month we try to focus on a different theme. This month rather, we're focusing on planting the seeds of healthy habits. Um, so, we're taking the springtime feelings of new birth and new beginnings, and trying to say, hey, let's all get some healthy habits started again, even though back in the new year we tried to get resolutions happening. It's an okay time to start again, and let's work on it together. So we've been bringing guests on to talk about different ways to start your healthy habits this month, and to get
Okay.
a friend to go with you. Mhm.
I see that you're
Sorry.
very active on your Instagram, and I have listened to some of your videos, and they're very
Yeah.
entertaining and
Thanks.
very educational indeed.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, how is it raising four boys? Mashallah.
Well, I don't have any girls to compare it to, so they're older now, and I somebody a long time ago told me a great line. He said, "I take no blame or credit for my kids," and I was like, "That's perfect. I'm going to use that from now on." So inshallah, we try to do the best we can as parents. Sorry, we try to do the best we can as parents. Um, I try to just be patient and understanding, and allow them to take risks and go and live their lives. I think so many times, like Desi moms in particular, and maybe I'm guilty of this in some ways, we kind of micromanage our children and want to be a part of everything and kind of construct this pathway. But I'm finding that just letting them out a little bit and go and do your thing. Um, it's scary, but I think it's really important for
It is
raising
important for
men
kids
or
that
women.
they should take the responsibility and
Sure,
make their decisions. But parents are there to guide them always.
absolutely,
There's a
and
difference
catch you
between, yes, there's a
and catch you if
difference.
you fall. Hmm.
Yes, there's a difference between a micromanagement and
Yeah,
being there for your child. So
absolutely,
your child is
absolutely.
going to be your child, and
Yeah,
he or she might make some decisions which might not be that feasible in the longer run. So you have to be there and guide them, right?
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But it's a fine balance that I'm finding for
A
sure.
balance.
And yeah, it's I don't know, I take no blame or credit for my kids, so we're
I
gonna do the
don't
best we
either.
can and make dua, and inshallah it all will work out the way it's supposed
Inshallah.
to.
We do
So
our best, right? Nobody is a
absolutely,
perfect parent.
absolutely,
We do our best, we leave it to God Almighty, right?
absolutely.
But
That's
we
yeah.
have to give them space. And I see
Uh,
that there are many women and men, they don't give
mhm.
space to their children,
Yeah, I'm finding
right?
that
Like
too. I'm
helicopter
finding that
moms.
too.
So that
Yeah,
becomes something, that's
absolutely.
something you need counseling. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's hard. It's hard to resist that, but we should. Yeah.
Yes. So, what are some of the challenges to own your own business?
Okay. How long is this program? How long are we have here? Because that can go on for a while.
Just, a
Um,
few lines, and then I have one more question, and we will just
yeah,
dive into our, like, the healthy
yeah,
part.
sure, sure. Yeah, I think the for me, I can speak personally. There's a voice in the back of my head that sometimes is the self-doubt voice. And that self-doubt voice, and she's always talking to me, or she's always trying to say, oh yeah, you can do this, but are you really qualified to do this, or do you really know how to do this? If she could just shut up for a little while, I could really move forward. And when she
That's
does
not
shut up, and
possible because
well,
there
when
are
she
many people
does,
around you who make you feel like you cannot do it, right? So,
AB, honestly, I have learned to turn those people off, because
yeah,
that I don't want to go. We don't have time to go so deeply in that, but other people's voices, that's a really big problem. And once I overcame that,
yes,
then I only had to worry about my own voice, which is enough. Um, That really is, I think, overall in all the years I've had my businesses, I think that has been one of the big things to overcome. Um, there's every day there's a list of other things, but that's one of the bigger ones that I should be
I
able to
feel that
control.
there are always people who would give their suggestions unwanting, like,
Yes.
so if you don't even ask them, but they would give the suggestions, but they won't be
Yeah.
there to help you in any
Yeah.
constructive way. So that's a
Absolutely.
problem, right? But you
Absolutely.
take a positive feedback from people who are there for you, and you
Yeah.
know that they're supportive in any way they can.
Right. Right. And yeah, the internal confidence is what needs to, what
Yes,
needs to push you forward and following your
yes.
passions and following your desires, even if it doesn't fit a mold or a model of what things are supposed to be. That's a challenge in business
That's
for sure.
beautiful. All right. So we have Sadaf Hosseini loving the show. Rabia Butt. Hey, hi, Rabia. So
Ah,
the
my
last
cousin.
question, yes, last
Yes.
question is, what would you do if you become the governor of Pennsylvania?
Well, that
Come
was
on,
your easiest. That's your easiest
Farnaz.
question. Let
Yeah.
me tell you what I would do. I would absolutely hire people more smarter than me to go take care of all of the things. And I would go and just shake people's hands and, be welcoming and kind to everyone. But everybody else who's much smarter will take care of everything. I promise. And things will go much smoother in Pennsylvania that way.
And maybe they can
So,
try your SauFennel, right? A
oh, yeah,
different
yeah.
variety of SauFennels, and there's no digestion or constipation problem in Pennsylvania.
100%. I
Boom!
should have said that.
See, we are geniuses.
Yeah, it will be mandatory for every home to have a jar. That I should have thought of that myself. That was good. That was very good.
Okay. So Rahat Latif, show well done. Good. Zunera Qureshi. Hi Farnaz and Amuji.
Hi,
Hi
Janera.
Zunera. Yes,
Uh-huh.
hello. All right. So what are we learning from you today?
Okay, let me stand
What
up
do
for
you
this
have on
here.
the table for us?
So, okay, you called me chef. I'm not a chef at all.
Well,
So I could not.
whoever comes here is a chef for
I
baby.
know. I know. So I am gonna not cook anything in front of you here, but I am gonna introduce some of you all to a different way of eating our Saunf mixes that we've grown up with or our parents had. We, I, just like many of the people watching, would always eat Saunf straight. The
Yes,
mixes that my
me
family would
too.
make.
Yeah,
I would eat them straight.
yeah,
However, now that I'm in this business and I have been introducing this to so many other cultures,
yes.
people, customers of ours, send us recipes and ways of eating this all the time, which in the beginning I was not very fond of and I did not want to try, but I am completely sold on these different ways of eating soap. So I'm going to take you through a whole day of using SauFennel in your meals, and I'm going to show you the different mixes that we have that can help you do that. So in the morning, a lot of times, we're eating our oatmeal and we're looking for some changes. We put the berries in, we put the honey and the this and that. I would introduce you all to our sweet mix. It's called Rock Your World. It has sesame seeds, coconut, almonds, and mishri and some sprinkles.
Yes.
And you just add that to your oatmeal, sprinkle it on top, and it brings it to life like you have no idea. It adds this amazing taste of it, because a lot of people say that sometimes the Saunf is too strong for them. People who have never eaten it before or grown up with it. This is a way to get the nutrients and get the benefits of the Saunf and all of its other ingredient friends, but
Mm-hmm.
putting it in something that you can eat easily.
So
So
oatmeal,
put it
you
in your
said in
oatmeal,
breakfast.
yogurt. Yeah, oatmeal or yogurt,
I've
however
never
you want to eat
tried
it that
that.
way.
Yes, I'll
I
definitely keep
didn't
that
either.
in mind.
Absolutely. You have to try it. I'm telling you, as a Desi girl, yes, you have to try that. So,
Okay.
oatmeal in the morning using Rock Your World. All right, we got some honey, we put that in there. Next, we'll move on to lunch. Um, Lunch, of course, a lot of us are health conscious these days. We're looking for ways to have salad more and kind of change up our salads, but also add a punch of flavor, but with little calories as possible. So I just have a standard salad here. It could really be anything that you want to put in it, a green salad, add your chicken, add your shrimp, whatever. Then I use our original mix, which is our called Not Your Mama's mix. It has the fennel seeds, coconut, almond, sesame, and just a hint of sprinkles. I don't use the candy covered Saunf that we're all
Yes.
kind of used
I
to eating.
noticed that. Yes.
Yeah, and I'll tell you why. We have, we are we're health conscious here, and we
It
do
has a
want to
lot
make
of
sure that
sugar. Yeah.
not of sugar and a lot of artificial dyes and artificial
Artificial. True.
coloring.
True.
So we decided
But
to
I
get away
love
from
that
that.
sugar. I love the sugary funnel, the Saunf.
I know. And so once in a while, it's great, but we don't put them in our products anymore. We've
Okay.
moved away from that. Anyway, salad. Any salad you want, a spoon, as much as you want or as little as you want, sprinkle that on top. It is
Yes.
amazing. And I will tell you, our Saunf mixes go really well with any raspberry vinaigrette dressing that you might have. Perfect.
Ah.
It's a very, like, I didn't know about it until someone told me, but it's a beautiful pairing. It tastes amazing, and it's a great taste. So
Where
that's
can we
something
get this
to definitely.
raspberry? Uh,
Oh, any grocery store will have a raspberry vinaigrette. I think it's very easy to make. I, of course, am not going to make my own. I'll buy it, but people can find a
Vinaigrette.
recipe.
Okay, raspberry vinaigrette. All right.
Raspberry vinaigrette. Yeah, the raspberry really, and
So you have
other,
a question, Farnaz. Zamir
yes.
Hassan is saying large or small amount of fennel. So I
I
would
would,
also appreciate, Farnaz, that
mhm,
once we are done with the session,
sure,
you can post all these things, the breakfast, lunch,
absolutely,
dinner, and then the portions, and also
absolutely.
what kind of fennel, because you have a variety.
Yeah.
You had sent it to me as well, which I'm cherishing, and I'm going
Oh,
to
good.
cherish for a few more days, and hopefully in the future, I will have
Yes,
some more. So
yes,
to
for sure.
cherish. So do post that because this is something very healthy and informative.
Absolutely. I would say, I would say the amount of fennel you're going to put in, or the amount of our Saunf mix, would really depend on your taste. I would say a teaspoon or so to start off, and then adjust and add more or less as you feel. Um, so
Okay, I
depending
have
on how big
another
your salad
question.
is, go ahead.
All right. So Zamir Hassan, your suggestions are no, it's not referred to you. What we were
Oh, okay.
talking in the past, your suggestions are not welcome and walk away. Yes, uncle. Cindy Peak Monte says, do your mixes have a label with ingredients and nutritional information?
They do. They do. All of them do. Our jars do, and our bags. Yeah, for sure. And our other products that we make. So
Okay,
everything is all the way. We have all of that information there for you, calorie count and
great.
all of the things. Yes. Okay, moving right along. All
Yes.
right. So now we've had breakfast, we've had lunch. Let's go to dinner. Let's go to a fast dinner that we can use. Our next product, which is our sugar-free mix, this only has the fennel seeds, coconut, almond, sesame. Really simple. And I have in front of you a plate, a standard American dinner, some fish. I have salmon here. It's funny, a customer of ours actually sent in this recipe for us. And she used halibut, but I have salmon. So we can, maybe, hold on one second. I'm having
What
a
did
thing
she
here.
use? Talabit?
She used, she used halibut,
What is
but
talabit? What do you call it in Urdu?
I am not the person
What
to
is
answer that
talabit,
question.
guys? Can
Yeah,
anybody
your
find it
audience,
out for me?
your
Okay.
audience would know.
So yeah, my audience are extremely helpful. They are my
I've seen that.
dictionary. Yes.
I've seen that.
So they
Yes,
are
for
always
sure.
there to rescue AB.
I I remember seeing Samia Suleiman's
Yeah.
interview and the
Yes.
crawfish, finding out what crawfish was. That was very funny.
See, but this is an educational program. This is how we learn from each other. And I
Sure,
myself, I'm very curious and I want to
sure.
learn things. And there are so many
Yeah,
things which I don't know. It's not possible.
right,
So,
right.
two minds, they work better than one. So
Yes,
whenever
and
I
you
get
have a
stuck,
lot
I
of
ask
mind.
my audience, and here
I
you
love it.
go.
I
Yeah.
love it. I
This
love
is
it.
this is the spirit to support each other. Okay, we have
Absolutely.
Shella Sarki. We suggest funnel for our new moms for increasing milk supply. That is
Hmm.
correct. Shella is a
Yes,
doctor.
yes.
Zamir
I know
Hassan,
Shella.
do you sell online? I want to buy.
I do sell
What,
online.
what's
SauFennel.com.
Okay, so I forgot to mention the website. I
That's it.
apologize for that.
Yeah, no worries. No worries.
SauFennel.com. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So you can
Yep.
go to SauFennel.com, and you're giving 15% to
Yes, I have a promo code for you all to
Thanks
use.
My Stove. So if you
Uh-huh.
use the promo code Thanks My Stove, SauFennel, they're generous enough to give a discount to My Stove members.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
yeah,
Absolutely.
so try to type in Thanks My Stove
All
to get
capital.
15%, all capital.
Mm-hmm.
Cindy says, I want these products. Do you have a sample pack?
I
Uh,
do.
Shivana
That
Asim, tilapia, I think. All right, Shivana Asim from Ireland.
uh-huh. Tilapia is a
And
different fish. Yeah.
so here is saying, she's from UK. She's saying, do you deliver worldwide?
Not yet. So here, I'm sorry. Not yet. Inshallah one day, but the
But
shipping is
you can
really
do it
hard.
if the
If
customer is willing to pay the shipping.
absolutely. I was about to say shipping prices are a little high,
Because this
but
is what
if
I
that,
do. I do
yeah,
it
yeah,
worldwide,
sure, sure.
but it's on the customer. If the customer
It
is
is.
willing to pay international shipping, why not?
Right. Right now, absolutely. And I have sent it
Yes, so
overseas,
here
but
she can ship you, but
yeah,
the shipping cost you will have to cover. All right.
yeah,
And
be
it's
ready for
not
that.
outrageous, guys. Shipping to the UK is not outrageous shipping.
Right, right.
Okay, so Cindy Peak Montez says halibut is a white fish, very mild. Thank you,
Mhm.
Cindy. See,
Yes.
I've learned
Yeah.
something new today.
There you
It's a
go.
white
There you go.
fish. All right.
Yes. Okay. So I'll continue here. So I don't have halibut, but I have salmon, which is pretty readily available. And all we do for the salmon is add your olive oil or your butter or whatever, your salt and pepper. And this is not a desi style recipe. And then I just get my sugar-free mix. I put it in my mortar and pestle, and I
Yes.
just grind it up a little bit. You can do it by hand. You can do it in the food processor or the grinder, and then you just sprinkle it on your fish and bake it as you normally would or cook it as you normally would, and it brings just this lovely flavor. The toastiness of the fennel seeds and the Saunf mix in itself really just brings out a wonderful taste to this
I think it
fish dish
enhances
that you
the
have.
flavor of
Absolutely. and it,
the food.
and always you're getting the benefit of the Saunf mix too, so
I
that's
think
really
I
great.
did mention to you, Farnaz, that I use fennel in
Uh-huh.
chicken broth. When
Yes,
I cook yakhni, chicken broth,
yes,
I normally
sure.
put fennel and haldi, and
Yes,
it turns
yes.
out to be really delicious. It's
Right,
really
right. Yeah,
delicious, yeah.
that's something that I
Because
would be interested in
fennel,
trying.
a lot of Kashmiri household dishes, they have
Hmm.
fennel. They use it in abundance, if
Absolutely.
I'm
Yeah,
not mistaken.
I believe that that is true, and that is why when I learned how to make palau, we threw a big bunch of fennel in there as well, and we are Kashmiri, so that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of
Yes.
sense. Okay, so breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and now the best part of the best meal of the day, dessert. So what I have here, our we have a dessert Saunf mix that has no nuts. This is called a sweet soiree. It has dark chocolate, coriander seeds,
Mm,
rock candy, sesame seeds, and the sprinkles. So we use that
I
off of
want
this.
that. I
Yeah,
want it with the dessert,
with
Farnaz.
the dessert. I'm telling you, all of these are after meal digestive treats. They're not even mixes. We make treats out of them. We've actually made a line of biscotti cookies that use our sulfenol mix. We have some tea biscuits here. I don't know if you can see, but we have tea biscuits here that are so much better than the Parle-G and the misdigestive little cookies that we typically have with our chai. A lot of people have the Zira cookies, to aid
Yes,
in digestion.
I've got the chance to taste your Zira cookie, the fennel cookies.
Well, this
And
is, yeah, we don't use Zira. We don't use Zira, which is cumin seeds. We use our this mix, the SauFennel mix, in
yes,
here, and it's just an amazing taste. And we have a brand new cookie, a sesame ring cookie. It's inspired by the Greek sesame rings that have the sesame seeds, but we've added our SauFennel mix to them, which is amazing. And last but not least, soon, it's not on our website yet, but it will be soon. We are actually making dark chocolate bars with our Saunf mix in it. And
Mm,
it is out of this world.
I'm sure.
I think I sent you samples of the little hearts that we were,
Was that the
yes,
Fennel bar? It was
yeah. Well, we're going to
absolutely
make a bar out of
delicious.
it.
It was
Yeah, it's
absolutely
really,
delicious. I loved it. Yes.
and these are just, it's just a great platter for after meal digestive. If you want to offer it to your friends or your family, just a good way to promote digestion
We
with
can't
some
wait for
yummy
these
things.
bars. We can't wait
Yeah,
because most
I,
of
they'll be coming
our
soon.
cuisine is heavy duty, and we need something like
Absolutely.
this after
Absolutely.
we are done with our meals.
Yeah, because if you're going to eat chocolate, you might as well make it good for you. So,
Yes.
yeah, why not?
Very good.
Why
So,
not?
so here
Yeah.
Malik says that we'll definitely order. So you are already getting customers for
I
NAS.
love that.
That's
Thank you so much.
amazing.
That would be great.
I have used Fennel in cake recipes, and so here is very active, and
Oh,
she's excellent baker, an excellent baker.
I would love to hear the recipe for that.
She
Yeah.
posts in abundance. In abundance,
Okay.
she's very active.
Sounds good.
All right. So, all right, let's do one giveaway. All
Sure.
right.
Hmm.
So we can do Vanessa's giveaway, Vanessa Jarymovych from a Healthy Body, Healthy You. Check her out on Facebook. Now, she is giving one box of 16.2 ounces of bottles of Cleanse for Life and one box of Amped Hydrate to replenish vitamin C and electrolytes. So her question is, which fruit or fruits have the highest water content? Between 80% to 90% water.
Hmm.
And this is shipping is within the US only for the giveaway. All right. She does international too, but for international, you will have to pay the shipping. The giveaway is only for US residents. Yes, Cindy Peak Montes is our winner. That's watermelon.
Nice.
Absolutely, Cindy. Cindy is the winner, and this is Isogenics. Guys, do join her page, Healthy Body, Healthy You. She is my coach as well, my diet coach. Isogenics. It's very healthy, and I feel really good. It's all about disciplining yourself.
Hmm.
Diet is to discipline yourself, but in a healthy and constructive way.
Absolutely.
All right. So, Cindy, you are the winner. It's watermelon. Yes. Shella Serki, I think Cindy said it first, right? Guys, double check. All right. So, is there anything else you want to give us a tip? Maybe one tip, or you want to show something more?
Sure. Well, I can give you one little, just a note as we all
Yes.
kind of move through this COVID time and kind of reassess our health. Just to remember that, nature has a lot of remedies for us. And I think that, I'm not a medical anything, and I can't speak on any medical advice
Yes.
but to
Yes.
turn to people who use food as medicine and use natural healing, I think that's a smart step for all of us to start taking more seriously. So I would definitely encourage that.
I like it, Farnaz, that it's very important we take our health seriously.
Sure.
Because if
Yeah.
we are healthy and we are up and about, we can take care of our family. Otherwise,
Including,
it gets difficult because
yeah,
especially living abroad in the Western countries,
absolutely.
where there
Yeah,
is hardly any help, everything revolves and is dependent on the woman of the house.
sure,
In the Desi
sure,
culture, I'm talking
for
about.
sure. Yeah,
So it's very important that we do take care of ourselves first, because this is not what we grew up as. It was always take care of others first, take care of others first.
absolutely.
We have to
Yeah,
take care of us, our health first, so we are able to take care of our children, our family, our husbands, our wives, right?
absolutely. And mental health is a big
And
part of it
mental
too, not
health
just
is very
physical.
important. It
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
It is. Okay, Sadaf Hosseini says Fennel is very good for eyes. It is, right? I
Yes.
should start eating it more then.
Eyes, nursing, so many digestive things. Yeah, 100%.
So I'm going to share a fact, and then we are going to do our second last giveaway. All right.
Okay.
So while I'm doing my fact, you can also zoom the camera over to your dishes as well.
Oh,
Okay. So
okay.
Fennel is a flowering plant species in the carrot family. Fennel is grown for its edible bulbs, shoots, leaves, and seeds. It is it is native to southern Europe and Asia Minor. So this is Google. Yeah.
Sure.
So it's a flowering plant in the carrot family. I didn't
So
know that.
I didn't know about the carrot family, but I know the flowering plant. And it's funny, one of our customers said that in San Francisco, it grows wild. Like it's almost a weed, fennel.
Does
And I
it?
said, oh, yeah. And it's funny when I talk to some friends who talk to me about the fennel bulb,
Yeah.
we don't cook with the fennel bulb. I've
We
never
don't.
had the fennel bulb, but talk to me about the seeds and the powder, and I can give you some tips for that.
This is
So
what
it's
I
interesting.
thought too.
Yeah.
All my life, I have seen fennel seeds only. I had no idea
Sure.
it was a plant.
I
Yes.
know. I know.
All
Yeah.
right. So let's do the last giveaway by our
Sure.
generous chef, Farnaz. We are going to call you
Yeah.
chef no matter what.
That's very
So
funny.
the
Okay.
question is, which state, and I would suggest that people who don't know Farnaz that well, they participate more. And it's also for people residing in the US.
Yeah. And not my brothers and sister.
Yeah. Yes.
Right.
Which state did Farnaz's parents first live in when they moved to US?
Yeah.
Which state did Farnaz's parents first live in when they moved to US? And it's for people who don't know Farnaz that well.
Right. Right.
And
And I can share my
Farnaz,
giveaway.
yes, and your giveaway is going to be the sample packs of Saunf, right?
Yep.
Ooh, that is so
Yeah.
beautiful. Can you zoom in? We would like to
Can I?
see.
I don't know if I can zoom in, but I can definitely show you here.
This is
What it
so all
is
those four different
yeah,
flavors which you have
all
shared with us.
all four different flavors in a cute little tray, and each one comes with a little bitty spoon for you to use along with each
This is
sample.
beautiful. Okay. So
So yeah.
Cindy says Ohio. Zamir Hassan says New York. Sadaf Hosseini says New York, Illinois, Texas. Sadaf Hosseini says. Okay, guys, let me give you a hint. And the hint is that it's at the southern edge. And it's, I think Georgia is in the north.
No, it's in the south. We moved to the south first.
South first.
So
Okay. So
now it's a matter of which
northern
state.
edge, but Georgia, is Georgia towards the north of Alabama? That's what I'm saying. No, it's not?
No,
Okay.
no, it's to the east of it.
Oh, east. All right. I'm sorry. So then Alabama, I said it.
You did. You did say it. But that's
Who's
okay.
going to write Alabama first is going to be the winner. Oh my, slip of the
and it's
tongue.
so
I got
funny.
all like carried away. So
AB, you
Alabama
told
is the
me,
answer. Who is going to write it first?
you told me, oh, Farnaz, let's not use that question because you'll probably mention it. And I said, no, I won't mention it. And that's so
Okay,
funny.
so we have Cindy Peak again. Cindy wrote
Okay.
Alabama. All right, so she
Right.
is the winner of both the
Nice.
giveaways. Woohoo, Cindy!
Congratulations.
All right, so you guys have to figure out who said it first, Cindy or Zamir Hassan. So whoever said it first, and then I have Sadaf Hosseini. So I see Cindy's name first. So guys, just figure out, all right? Either Cindy or Zamir Hassan. All right, so I'm going to connect you with Cindy.
Okay.
And also Vanessa, I'm going to connect with her as well. And that's pretty much it. So congratulations to the winners. Stay tuned. Next Saturday, we have somebody very special coming on our show as usual. And Farnaz, once again, we thank you. We truly appreciate you coming at the last minute. All right.
I, again, my pleasure. Absolutely my pleasure.
And
Thank you for having me.
this should be the spirit to support women. So happy
100%.
International Women's Day to
Yeah,
everybody.
for sure.
Toodles.
Toodles.
Toodles. Bye bye.